Ready to test your knowledge on Jesus' disciples? Let's see if you can get these tough questions right. 1. Who was the disciple known as the Rock on whom Jesus said he would build his church? A. James. B. Peter. C. John. The answer is B. Peter. Matthew 16:18. And I say also unto thee, that thou art Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. 2. Which disciple asked Jesus to let him first bury his father before following him? A. None of the 12. B. Judas. C. Matthew. The answer is A. None of the 12. 3. Which disciple was the first to preach after Jesus' ascension? A. Peter. B. John. C. James. The answer is A. Peter. Acts 2:14. But Peter, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said unto them, Ye men of Judea, and all ye that dwell at Jerusalem. 4th, which disciple was a tax collector before following Jesus? A. Matthew. B. Bartholomew. C. James. The answer is A. Matthew. Matthew 9:9. And as Jesus passed forth from thence, he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the receipt of custom, and he said unto him, Follow me. And he arose and followed him. 5. How did Peter respond when Jesus asked if he loved him 3 times? A. He denied him once. B. He answered 3 times, affirming his love. C. He remained silent. The answer is B. He answered 3 times, affirming his love. John 21:17. He saith unto him the 3rd time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the 3rd time, Lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. 6. Which disciple was known as the beloved disciple? A. John. B. Andrew. C. Philip. The answer is A. John. John 13:23. Now there was leaning on Jesus' bosom one of his disciples whom Jesus loved. 7. Who replaced Judas Iscariot as one of the 12 apostles? A. Matthias. B. Barnabas. C. Silas. The answer is A. Matthias. Acts 1:26. And they gave forth their lots, and the lot fell upon Matthias, and he was numbered with the 11 apostles. 8. Which 2 brothers were the first disciples called by Jesus? A. Peter and Andrew. B. James and John. C. Thomas and Matthew. The answer is A. Peter and Andrew. Matthew 4:18. And Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw 2 brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. 9. Who was called the Son of Thunder? A. John and James. B. Peter and Judas. C. Thomas and Philip. The answer is A. John and James. Mark 3:17. And James the son of Zebedee, and John the brother of James, and he surnamed them Boanerges, which is the sons of thunder. 10th. Which disciple asked Jesus, Lord, show us the Father? A. Philip. B. Bartholomew. C. Nathanael. The answer is A. Philip. John 14:8. Philip saith unto him, Lord, show us the Father, and it sufficeth us. 11th. Which disciple was present with Peter when he denied Jesus 3 times? A. Malchus. B. Another disciple known to the high priest. C. Judas. The answer is B. Another disciple known to the high priest. John 18:15. And Simon Peter followed Jesus, and so did another disciple. That disciple was known unto the high priest, and went in with Jesus into the palace of the high priest. 12. Who carried Jesus' cross on the way to the crucifixion? A. Peter. B. Simon of Cyrene. C. John. The answer is B. Simon of Cyrene. Matthew 27:32. And as they came out, they found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name. Him they compelled to bear his cross. 13th. Which disciple asked Jesus to explain a parable about the kingdom of heaven? A. Peter. B. John. C. Philip. The answer is C. Philip. Mark 4:10. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. 14. Which disciple is mentioned first in the list of apostles? A. Peter. B. Andrew. C. James. The answer is A. Peter. Luke 6:14. Simon, whom he also named Peter. 15. Which disciple's name means lover of horses or friend of horses were among each? A. Philip. B. Thomas. C. Bartholomew. The answer is A. Philip. The name Philip means lover of horses. 16. How did Jesus call the disciple Nathanael? A. Israelite without guile. B. Zealous fisherman. C. Son of thunder. The answer is A. Israelite without guile. John 1:47. Jesus saw Nathanael coming to him, and saith of him, Behold an Israelite indeed, in whom is no guile. 17. Which disciple was present at the transfiguration alongside Peter and John? A. James. B. Andrew. C. Thomas. The answer is A. James. Matthew 17:1. And after 6 days Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John his brother, and bringeth them up into an high mountain apart. 18. Which disciple was known for his zeal and was called a zealot? A. Simon the Zealot. B. Simon Peter. C. Judas. The answer is A. Simon the Zealot. Luke 6:15. And Matthew and Thomas and James the son of Alphaeus and Simon called Zelotes. 19th. Who was the disciple that asked Jesus if he could sit at his right hand in his kingdom? A. James. B. John. C. Peter. The answer is B. John. Mark 10:37. And they said unto him, Grant us that we may sit, one on thy right hand, and the other on thy left hand, in thy glory. 20th. Which disciple was the first to declare Jesus as the Son of God? A. Peter. B. John. C. Philip. The answer is A. Peter. John 6:69. And we believe and are sure that thou art that Christ, the Son of the living God. How many did you get right? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more challenging Bible quizzes every week.